scales to other animes better than most people think.
Okay, that's fine.
Like Kaido would, this is gonna be crazy.
Wait, what?
Would give Goku a run for his money. Would give Goku a run for his money.
Okay, so it's been a while since the last hot takes video, and since that video I've seen more and more egregious takes. The chatting has reached new levels and people are actively spreading misinformation on purpose, but I've slowly been gathering these takes. So today we're gonna go through some of the worst takes I could find, and here's a shocker, most of them are either from TikTok or Twitter. This means we're gonna be losing a lot of brain cells today. Also, no major spoilers and no hate to any of these creators.
One Piece scales to other animes better than most people think. Like Kaido would, this is gonna be crazy. Would give Goku a run for his money.
I can't even begin to comprehend or break down where this take falls apart. Keep in mind, this guy is saying that Kaido can hang with Goku. I'ma keep it a buck, Kaido can probably only hang with Kid Goku max. Some of y'all One Piece fans saw him hold an island while fighting some people and thought, wow, this guy's strong. I guess he can fight Goku now. I promise you, if these guys fought, Goku is turning Kaido inside out. The only reason I can think of someone saying something like this is because they are either extremely delusional or they just never watched Dragon Ball. I don't think y'all understand how ridiculous power scaling in Dragon Ball can get. Vegeta blew up an entire planet with one hand, and this was in the first arc of Z. And in case you didn't know, no one in One Piece has ever blown up a planet. Do some of y'all actually think that Haki surpasses everything? What's Kaido gonna do? Blast Breath? Thunder Bagua? Not to mention the fact that if you believe Kaido can hang with Goku, or quote unquote give him a run for his money, then that means Shanks, Akainu, Mihawk, Whitebeard, etc. can also hang with Goku. And I dare you guys in the comments to explain to me how on God's green earth Shanks is touching Goku.
Shanks is a hockey man.
A hockey man?
Like, you were doing so fine with the first sentence, but then you decided to bring up Goku out of all names. But judging by the fact that he's cosplaying as Smoker, he probably enjoys One Piece quite a bit. And if someone told me that this was his first ever anime, that'd check out. When you watch something like One Piece or Naruto as your gateway into everything, you'll probably be a bit biased and have these delusional takes. I promise you guys, I am not a One Piece hater, so don't worry, I can help.
Because I know you're mentally ill, which is why one day I'm going to open up a hospital for mentally ill.
Next take.
What is a character that you would put on Fraud Watch?
Goku. I think Goku is the biggest fraud of all time, bro.
Talk to him.
Not one move he got is his.
Wait, another Goku take? Hold on, what's the name of the podcast? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Tell me, One Piece fans, do these guys speak for you? Is this what represents all of you guys? Like, I feel like if it's a street interview or a podcast, everyone's brain cells start leaving. I know y'all want the TikTok clip, but dang, this is just chatting at its finest. Y'all just be calling anybody a fraud nowadays. Like, do y'all even know what it means? Google says a fraud is a person or thing intended to deceive others, typically by unjustifiably claiming or being credited with accomplishments or qualities. And because Goku has other techniques that are not original, he is supposedly a fraud. Did Goku go around parading around saying, I'll use the Kamehameha that I created myself? I guess you can call him a thief, but even then, Goku has had some of the most creative and original use of some of these moves. Like, he used the feet Kamehameha or stacking the Kamehameha with the Kaioken. I didn't see Roshi having red aura when he was firing off his blast. Then later in the clip, he's talking about a Saiyan Zenkai boost also makes them fraudulent. Like, huh? They're laughing in the clip because they know they're just talking just to talk. We are now calling Goku a fraud because of his own biology. Yes, Bardock and Gine, you guys are the reason why your son is now a fraud because you happen to be monkey. Like, are we gonna say it's Naruto's fault for having Uzumaki genes to help with chakra? And plus, Zenkai boosts were fairly irrelevant after the Namek saga because the boost is only so great. Like, after we saw Super Saiyans giving people 50 times power boost, a Zenkai boost wasn't gonna be doing that much compared to the Super Saiyan buff. Using the word fraud can be funny, but some of y'all just be using it for everything. Y'all want to talk about frauds? Talk about Shinji from Bleach. He may be my favorite character, but bro doesn't really do much fighting wise. Next thing y'all gonna say is like Gojo's a fraud or something. But anyways, what's the next take?
Oh wait, but you think Kaido beats Krillin?
I fully,
hands down.
wholeheartedly believe Kaido beats Krillin.
I'm going to open up a hospital.
I really put these guys in the video twice. As y'all can clearly see, not everyone needs a podcast. And if you are not well versed in a certain series, don't speak on it, because this doesn't make sense whatsoever. Like, this devolves to something very simple. Krillin can blow up the planet hundreds of times over, and Kaido cannot. Krillin is faster than Kaido. Barring Logias, Krillin is soloing all of One Piece with ease.
Miles, you said Gojo is a fraud amongst top tiers.
Toji mopped them.
Y'all, I think we officially lost it. Gojo, along with Sukuna, is the actual pinnacle of power in Jujutsu Kaisen. Literally, no one can touch these guys. They made a special grade curse like Jogo, who was able to speed blitz 3 injured sorcerers, look like a child. Jogo couldn't land a single hit on these guys, and they're constantly mocking him during their fights. But since Toji defeated him, he's a fraud. Fortunately for my sanity, the other guy in the clip mentioned all the things that Toji needed to do to defeat him. Asides Batman, this man Toji is one of the kings of prep time. Like, anyone will say Toji with prep time can do this and that, and then they start glazing like, like crazy. Toji had to first wear down Gojo for like 3 days straight, have him get little to no sleep, and have him activate his technique at all times. Then he had to take down the bounty on Rico just to lower Gojo's guard down so he can turn off his infinity. But even then, Gojo shook it off and was still untouchable. Then Toji had to trick him again into thinking he would go to murk Rico and finally use the weapon that Gojo didn't even know existed, which would turn off his infinity. If your opponent has to go through all of that to try and off you, you can't be a fraud. Toji didn't even succeed completely, and once Gojo came back, he started speed blitzing Toji. One red nearly broke this man's back, and some of y'all want to call him a fraud for this. Like, I'm not blaming Toji. He knew what he was up against was actually insane, so he took his proper measures. But you can't tell me that a teenager is fraudulent because he got snuck by some middle-aged guy with weapons he ain't even know existed. Next tape. Y'all know what this is already. If you're new and you like what you're seeing, might as well subscribe. I'm gonna be pushing out videos like this throughout 2024. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, so this one says that these 3 anime carry 2023, and it shows JJK, One Piece, and Attack on Titan. Now I know the title said that these were the worst takes of all time, but this one isn't too crazy. Besides one thing, One Piece is definitely gonna be in here because they had the peak of the Wano arc animated this year, and JJK carried the last half of the year with Hidden Inventory and the Shibuya Incident arc. So these two are understandable. I draw the line with Attack on Titan being here. I understand that if it's something that you personally like a lot, you may value it more and it could have carried your year more. But AOT dropped 2 separate hour-long specials this year, and that's it. It's not like the other years where they were dropping in a seasonal anime format. Nah, they just dropped 1 episode in March that served as a lot of build-up and an amazing finale episode. Now that's fine and all, but those 2 are not enough to carry an entire year in my opinion, especially if one came out in like November. So what are the other options? Some guy in the comments said My Hero and Blue Lock and got ratioed because we gotta be serious here. My Hero and Blue Lock were good, but I think something like Bleach 1000 Year with Blood War Part 2 carried a lot of the summer for shonen anime. But there were a lot of bangers last year, so this one isn't too crazy. The last thing I want to tackle is a meta that is incomprehensible: TikTok lives, and not the AI junk either.
Hey, thanks for the gummies. Hey, what you said?
These guys are the ultimate form of yapping and nonsensical arguments. Essentially, someone will put some bait topic as the background and people will join in to argue. Now, I call it a bait topic because there is no way some of these things are real. Like Sakura slam Cell? Didn't this guy threaten to blow up the solar system with a Kamehameha? The craziest thing is, some people actually try to argue these topics with all of their heart. Now, I don't know if it's just because people like to argue and like chaos, but this one is the prime example of nonsense. They asking about Gear 5 Luffy versus, and I guess this is low-key a spoiler, Black Frieza. And some people are gonna say Luffy wins because of Toon Force or something. Like, this is so mind-boggling for me. Doesn't Black Frieza use a death beam and murk Luffy? Or heck, doesn't he even blow up the planet? Like, someone said that they hopped on one of these lives and they beat the Luffy winning argument by asking whether Shanks beats Frieza. Another one is this Ace versus Madara live. Ace slams? Spoilers here, but we're saying that the guy who got baked by Lava Boy is slamming Madara with the 10 tails. Bro, I hope y'all are getting bags or having a lot of fun, because if you're losing sleep because you lost a debate in one of these lives, bro, take a break from the internet, man. Well, that's that for this hot takes video. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and extra thanks if you made it this far. This was the first video of the new year, and there's gonna be many more to come. Also, thank you guys so much for all the support for last year. I can't thank y'all enough for the things you did for me and the channel. I hope to continue the same momentum in 2024. With that being said, have a great day. Peace out.